here from the defense. Look at this nice flash coming out. They completely blind everyone, but it doesn't really work out so well. DRAKEN actually punishes, taking down a pistol swap for David P. As the tripwire connects, the bomb buddy's going to come out. It's one or the other, but it doesn't detonate, despite the fact that it got dangerously close. Not going to be the case. Vitinho lands inside of a cyber cage, so has to be careful. Can't make their way into the site, or will give away that audible clue that someone's pushing.
MIXWELL from behind. Gonna try to do some damage, but it is going to be the 2v3. Makes it a 2v2. Still gonna be the divide and conquer approach. One gonna be coming in through labs. Vitinho finds himself in a gun battle, comes out on top over Bonkar, and it's all up to one final player. Down from the elbow, it is Petitek. Now MIXWELL gonna get that toxic screen up, fake over towards the defuse, and now plays the Tunican. Let's see who plays ring around the road. Is he better? It's gonna be on the other side. Bonkar, sorry. Petitek gets taken down, and MIXWELL wins the first round. Either giving the information that he could be on A, he could be on B. The long range of it could be quite handy. That's going to be MIXWELL with one. That's going to be two. The spray through the smoke is good. And now the one way to make matters worse here for Team DRAKEN. David P as well. Going to find one through the smoke. And now it's just going to be two members left here for the offense.
Nice shooting from David P with the ghost to take care of DRAKEN. It's down to one. It's the Cypher. And Bonkar, the substitute, filling in for Petit Skell, are going to be moving that spike back. Kree gets aggressive. I love this double push. And now the spike is kind of stuck in a tough position. They decide to double back and try and support the B site. You've got one already pushed up inside Garden. Oh, no. They're not going to see it. Bonkar gets the backstab play onto two. Orb is there for the trade, but that's a costly exchange for the defense. As it comes down to a 2-on-3, the spike's on the site, and MIXWELL unfortunately has to run all the way through the wishbone and spawn. Vitinho going to have to wait for his teammate to get into a better position.
Yeah, Team DRAKEN have to be feeling good about this one, but still, it's the Vitinho and MIXWELL show. I mean, they don't really have the weaponry to tango here, but they can still put their dancing shoes on. EC1S will make sure that gets nipped in the bud quite early. Now all up to one final player. Vitinho.
MIXWELL's waiting right around the corner. They don't spot him with the owl, despite the fact that the owl went in. It didn't anticipate this close play, so MIXWELL actually able to convert, but only gets one. Slow orb coming down from Vitinho, who's up on top of the wall. The ult's coming out. The neural theft from the Cypher, spotting out this position of Vitinho, who now has to be careful. Drops off the wall. The spam could be coming through. But the spike is about to be planted. You can see Vitinho trying to spam through towards the site. Not going to spot anything. As soon as the smokes come down, DRAKEN is there. But there was a kill in the meantime by way of David P's grenades.
Run it back, going to be very telling from Carlos. Still 3 members strong, but it is now up to the 3v3. They'll make their way in through U-Haul, try to make their way out onto the site. They need to defuse that spike. DRAKEN's waiting on the other side. 1-2 punch. Carlos to follow up with the up.
Default pistol, the classic, trying to defend, not getting any help from the Omen, currently in the showers. And there's the wall bang coming through from DRAKEN. They have to anticipate a second player is here, but no one has spotted the Omen just yet. There's the first shot from Kriya directly to the dome. The retake coming in fast. Look at the pistol play coming out so far. It's a 3-on-2. They got the numbers advantage on the defense.
Yeah, this is either the soft buy or the pistol here for them. I saw Marshall in play, and they're still going to try to push through the Omen smoke. Around the corner is Orb. Carlos sent flying through the connector. But MIXWELL sealing the deal there, picking up a Phantom off the ground.
Sneaking in, trying to punish the recent sign. Nice shot from Carlos. Ocelot delivers a one-tap to MIXWELL. The flame wall coming down to get him out onto the site. Vitinho, though, quickly punishes the push. So despite that really strong shot coming out, MIXWELL will also be brought back into play. Instantly taken down, though, by Bonkar on the aggressive play. The neural threat as well coming in to spot out the remaining players. They know that Omen is here alone. And as I say that, Kriya goes down. So the site's been lost, and the retake is now underway here from the 2 remaining players, the Raze and the Cypher.
That's gotta feel rough. Gets caught by 2 waves of the recon bolt there. They know exactly where he is. Going to try to push in through the smoke, but it's EC.
Don't see too often in competitive play. Unfortunately, the dart directly into his belly from the owl going to make things a little bit harder. There's the wall going up. Kriya's going to paranoia out as much as possible. But Kriya's alone on the site now. Needs help, needs support from the Sage. Stuck behind that cyber cage. Can't do much. Only fires 1 bullet out of that Guardian that was purchased. David P, the one that is currently sitting in spawn stagnant, as the round falls flat here for Team MIXWELL.
Have a
B side. Early on, went for that peek towards long B. Here comes the ult coming out, the Hunter's Fury. You know MIXWELL wants to get aggressive and punish this. Potentially will take down DRAKEN, but with the damage dealt by, or Bonkar, excuse me, but with the damage dealt by Bonkar, DRAKEN only needs to hit one shot on the ult. MIXWELL was down on 10 HP. Vitinho, they know he's here. They know he's on site. They just got to find him. Fires one bullet out of the Vandal. And that's it. Site's been lost. It's been compromised. David P is back, so we've got ourselves a 3-on-4, but David P does have the default classic pistol trying to come in from heaven.
So wait, oh, David P is back. Hopefully he can make some action happen. Of course, he wasn't able to buy a gun. DRAKEN
over towards long. A counter orb coming out as well. The orbital strike over on the site. You've got Kriya inside Hookah, can't get much going. Orb trying to play on the opposite side. The Cyber Cage goes inside of it, tries to punish the Sage as well. Unfortunately, just wasn't prepared for that second player in the position he was in. So it will be a 2-on-2. You've got MIXWELL still here with the op, but the wall goes up and a res likely incoming. No. We'll see a back off here from the attack as EC1S is heading over towards short. And we'll probably see the res come in over there onto the operator. Yeah, Carlos brought back into the fold with the op.
You could do that too.
30 seconds left on the clock, so they need to execute as soon as possible. They'll start the funnel in through towards B short and eventually towards B. MIXWELL waiting on the other side with an operator. Looking to get into position, but little does he know they're not down long. They will be pushing in aggressively with the run it back in through Hookah. The flash as well, gonna leave MIXWELL. Misses the first shot onto the run it back. Does end up with a kill onto EC1S. And now they'll get that spike down. Bonker gonna make sure it gets planted right on that B side now. All down to Vitinho in the 1v2. Still making his way shortly. The shot here onto Carlos. Now the 1v1, very doable for him. Has the heal available and can get back up to full if he'd like to. We'll decide to end up doing that now. Up to him versus Bonkar. Bonkar hiding in wood. Step's gonna come through, looking for that pump fake. Hides behind the blocks. Great positioning from Bonkar. Headshot seals the
towards short. Again, MIXWELL is just jiggle peeking right now, looking to spot these players. A hole has been blown in the wall. Nice shock darts coming out from the Sova, but at this point they're already out too far. Recon dart gonna go high in the sky. Does at least get one pulse out. EC1S able to pick up one. DRAKEN is there with the trade. Good peeks coming out right now from Team DRAKEN. It's come down to two. The ult, the neural theft, spotting out the final positions. It's all down to MIXWELL. The ult's gonna be popped by the Viper, pulling off the spike. Can't win at this point. DRAKEN will find the final kill. 8-4. Here comes the potential aggressive play. Nice deep dart, spotting out one. They're not necessarily prepared for the other. Right around the corner, it doesn't matter. Carlos able to find both with the ghost. Carlos gonna go for the self-heal, stepping in his hot hands as well. Make it 3 on the round for Carlos. You know my man wants the ace. One more right around the corner. Might be able to best him. He's got the angle. Possibly. Maybe. MIXWELL gonna go down as well. Let's stay with Carlos. Let's see if he mops it up. The last one standing is gonna be David P. They've called it out as the bomb buddy comes in.
Mono a mono. Down long. Carlos comes out on top, and you can already know he's shouting to his team. Beautiful recon bolt camera just to see how and where it decides to land. Looking out towards who is in B short, gonna spot out one, gives information for Team DRAKEN. They'll funnel in through Hookah. 3 kills already. MIXWELL just down to 2.
I love recon dart meta. Watching stuff like that is always so fun. Kriya does port into the backside of site, thinking maybe I can get him.
Well, they're poking and prodding, using the utility to try to push through, and now they'll start the funnel in.
I love that cam there from Bonkar. Gets so much information without spotting it out. Never fires a dart. Doesn't need to. Has everything he needs just based on the cam. Bonkar still alive here inside the can. It's a 2-on-3. The attacking side trying to make their way out. Now Orb's got one in the belly, but somehow still alive. Somehow this works, despite the fact that they were low on HP. Team MIXWELL. Yeah.
Starting us off already, it's MIXWELL. Again, looking towards B. A really aggressive push. Finds himself standing through the smoke. Petit Tech. 2 quick kills before Vitinho takes him down. But now the 3v4. Let's see how MIXWELL react.
Carlos over on long, waiting for the push to come through. Again, here's that camera position from Bonkar. Really just looking at them, watching them make their moves. Just waiting to see what's going to happen. MIXWELL, the first one to go out. There's the spike spot as well. So the Sage on the site. Look at this, though. Carlos, patient on long, able to catch David P. Carlos finds another. It's all down to MIXWELL here. He's going to have to clutch things out big time in a 1-on-4, and it just seems unlikely. The spike's been lost, and it's in no man's land territory he should not step into. MIXWELL will at least get the first as EC1S will come out from spawn. But the patience right now from the defense, they respect MIXWELL so much. The dart in his side, the tripwire goes down as well. The owl goes inside the can and sees MIXWELL going for it. Will remove the dart and try and get the spike planted. But there's the peek from DRAKEN side. Looks like they're going to try and get in as fast as they possibly can. They throw the Omen smoke down inside Hookah. David P. gonna pick up the kill onto EC1S with just pistols. They're managing to make decent work here. Bonkar getting scared out of position as well. They've still got Carlos, who's currently inside Hookah, who can backstab on the play as the smoke fades. There's the ult coming in, the orbital strike, and it's going to be Patitek, who not only gets one with the orbital strike, but will also respond with the rifle in kind. So now you're down to just one. It's going to be Kriya, backside sight with a ghost, catches Patitek off guard just a bit. Ocelot trying to take that duel, doesn't necessarily come up with the early damage, goes top box. Got a little scary there as it came down to just DRAKEN. It's a costly round, but
And they're looking towards it.
Orb's going to go down. It's poor timing there from EC1S, excuse me. DRAKEN also not able to get that shot down in time, so a lot of pressure on Patitek, who's currently inside showers, excuse me. Spots one towards heaven, but only does scratching damage through the edge of the wall. Bonkar coming in through the flank. Patitek able to take down Kriya at least. As the rest of the team starts to work their way in, there is a backstab right now from MIXWELL. Carlos, though, able to find two. MIXWELL has to strike onto Patitek, but it's the push from short that's proven to be a bit difficult to handle. The toxic screen's going to come in. David P peeks, but goes down. Doesn't actually end up winning that duel. Both players low on HP. That Venom might just be enough, and it is. Yeah, you can see. The second it lands, you've got 3 HP on Bonkar. Can't do anything. No way they're going to go ahead and win this one. Decides to save the gun. Good play from MIXWELL in the end.
Yeah, great presence of mind as well.
Plenty of opportunities for Team DRAKEN to close things out. The Bomb Buddy going to spot out the position there as they try to make their way through. It's actually DRAKEN with just a ghost. Somehow Bonkar dodges that one. DRAKEN able to pick up another one, but an aggression coming in from Bonkar costs them a life they maybe didn't need to lose. Just not anticipating a player being in that corner. Snakebite does go down. Satchel's inside of it. DRAKEN's right on the other side, trying to dodge the nade that comes through as well. The Owl Drone going to fly into the site to try and spot out player positions. Patitek dives through the toxic screen. 2 shots to the side of Kriya, but not enough to finish him off. No heal will be available, though, as the Sage is currently watching from the sidelines. Good pistol work coming out, and it's brought it all down to MIXWELL yet again. A 2-on-1. MIXWELL has to be the hero. And MIXWELL with the bold play, able to sneak their way into spawn, and now running all the way over towards the B site for the plant.
Yeah, the connector play here from Team DRAKEN. It'll be DRAKEN himself that is looking to answer. The shots are going to come through. Will it be the headshot? So far, not yet. ADS coming into play as well, but that spike needs to be forced to make the issue that much more difficult. The spike will go down. Viper spit as well to make things more difficult, but that means Team DRAKEN, they have to push through and make sure they get aggressive. But now, Viper spits in full swing. It's MIXWELL with one up to MIXWELL versus Carlos. Who will come out on top? Carlos on the tuna can, jumps into the Jello, and now it's all up to him. The 1v1. MIXWELL has no idea where Carlos is hiding, and they still have yet to be 1 HP in a dream. The shots come through, and it's Carlos, baby! He'll get the defuse, and we're going to map number 3.
Oh,
and
a couple of extra dunks!
Let's go, Carlos. Let's go.
You gotta love